Welcome. My name is Simon Drew. I'm the rector here at St Michael's Church in Middlewich. So here we are. We've made it to Holy Week. We call it Holy Week retrospectively, looking back. But for Jesus' friends, we call them the disciples, it was a pretty terrible week, really. It began well with the triumphal entry on the Sunday, but then it began to go downhill. The Jewish leaders and religious teachers kept on opposing Jesus in public. And when we get to Thursday and the Last Supper, it all begins to go wrong. Judas betrays him and Jesus is arrested. Most of his friends run away. Peter stays but ends up denying being Jesus' friend. And John also stays, but only as a silent observer from the sidelines. And then, of course, Jesus is executed by the Romans. The question I often ask myself is, would I have done any better? Probably not, is the honest answer. To have stood with Jesus and shared his sufferings during those last days would have been more than most of us could have endured. However, the suffering, death and resurrection of Jesus are linked to our own experiences of pain and suffering and our hope of new life. As St Paul wrote in his letter to the Philippians, "I want to know Christ," he said, "and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of sharing in his sufferings, becoming like him in his death, and so somehow to attain to the resurrection from the dead." Even though his friends deserted him, Jesus sticks with us through the pain and the suffering of Holy Week, so that we might share in the resurrection hope of forgiveness and new life. God bless you.